We have to give up our Fourth Amendment right to come in here?
No, I just need your guys' information as to who's inside the building.
I put my name there, Free American.
Can I look at your ID then to see if this is your name?
You cannot look at my ID. Well, number one, I don't have my ID with me, and number two, that's a viewpoint discriminatory for I have to show my ID, but no one else does.
You are Free American 1.
That's what I wrote down.
That is your legal name in case we have to evacuate this building for a fire.
I don't answer questions from you, sir. Okay. Am I legally required to answer questions? I'm just here to conduct business, that's it.
It's time to announce today's sponsor. The sponsor of today's video goes to Crofty, also known as L. Croft, aka Lori. Crofty is well known in the First Amendment community. She's a moderator on several channels, and she's been my #1 moderator since day one. Many of you probably know Crofty, but I bet most of you didn't know her real name is Lori. At least I didn't. For the first year she moderated for me, I thought she was a guy. I remember getting an email from her about 4 years ago, and that's when I found out her name was Lori. She gave me permission to use her real name, so don't yell at me in the comments. Crofty, thank you for your continued support on the channel. It's greatly appreciated. If you haven't already, head on over to L. Croft's channel, subscribe, and leave her a comment letting her know I said hello. And if you'd like to sponsor a future video, check out the channel memberships. The link is in the description. All right, guys, let's go.
Hey guys, Metro Audits, aka the Mile High Auditor, here at the El Paso County Robert L. Russell Professional Building. It's like the District Attorney's Office. Here with the police 719. Colorado Springs. Oh, it's restricted access. Hey there.
Excuse me.
How do we get into the building?
There's usually a guy that sits here. I would talk to them about it.
Hello. Hi. Where are you going?
Hey, how you doing?
Good. What can I do for you?
We wanted to go visit the District Attorney's Office.
Okay, to do what?
Do we have to tell you?
Well, yes, this is technically a secure building.
Oh, okay. Well, we wanted to do a FOIA request.
What?
FOIA request? Freedom of Information Act through CORA?
Okay, I can try and get you to our paperwork office to see if they've got a request here for that, but I'm not entirely sure they do.
Okay.
The only thing I would ask is we just got to process you through security.
Okay.
Just have you guys sign in real quick for me. Today's the 20th. You guys are all set.
Thanks.
Like I said, our records department's going to be in room 101, which is behind you. You can see if they've got one. If not, hopefully I can put you in the right direction as to get those forms, okay?
All right, thanks, Paddack.
No worries.
So everything seems fine, and we're off to 101 to do our records request. But then our boy Paddack decides he's not satisfied with my name. Apparently Free American doesn't suffice, even though there's no ID requirement and he has no idea whether that's actually my name or not. For all he knows, my name could be Free American, John Smith, or even Peter Pan. If the building's policy only requires visitors to sign in and does not require them to present identification, then demanding proof that my name is Free American would be viewpoint discrimination. The rules either apply equally to everyone, or they don't.
Hello.
Hi.
How can I help you?
Can we just do a CORA request here? An in-person one? Because we didn't want to do online. We can't do online, so we just wanted to come in person to do it.
Okay, so that would be something that you have to do online.
Well, the only problem with that is the Americans with Disabilities Act requires local municipalities to make reasonable accommodations.
Okay.
So, I mean, if you prefer me to, but I actually have a right to do an in-person one. That's why I'm here to do it, because I can't do online.
Yeah, we don't have, I don't think we have the stuff to be able
What,
to.
I mean, the way the Freedom of Information Act and CORA is written, you could just write it down on a piece of paper. I'll give you a verbal request, and I'll give you my contact info.
Okay.
And then you could just get back to me in 3 days.
Let me take his paperwork first.
Well, I was actually going to ask these gentlemen if they could actually write their names on the security signage.
So we have to give up our Fourth Amendment right to come in here?
No, I just need your guys' information as to who's inside the building.
I put my name there, Free American.
Okay, so we can either have your guys' information, because I got to know who's inside the building in case we got to evacuate
But
the
you don't
building.
check IDs?
Would you like me to check your ID?
No, but you don't have to give your ID, right?
Okay.
To sign your name. So
So
how do you even know what someone's name is then?
I need your guys' names in case we gotta evacuate the building. That's all I'm asking.
Right, but how do you even verify that anyone's name
Okay.
is? How do you know that's not my name? Is what I'm saying. Because
Okay,
you don't,
can
you
I
didn't
have your
watch,
ID
you
then?
didn't look at my.
Can I look at your ID then?
Everything the government does has to be viewpoint neutral. You can't say
Can I
I
look
have
at
to
your
show
ID?
ID, but no one else has to show ID. That's viewpoint discriminatory.
Can I look at your ID
No,
then
you
to
cannot.
see if this is
no,
your name?
you cannot look at
Why
my
not?
ID. Well, number one, I don't have my ID with me, and number two,
Okay.
that's viewpoint discriminatory. For I have
So,
to show my ID, but no one else does.
You are Free American 1.
That's what I wrote down.
That is your legal name in case we have to evacuate this building for
I don't
a fire.
answer questions from you, sir.
Okay.
Am I legally required
Okay.
to answer questions? I'm just here to conduct business. That's it.
Yeah, as am I. I'm just trying to make sure everything is safe.
Okay,
and
man,
secure
we're not
inside
going to
this
cause
building.
any harm or do anything, man. We're just going to do our business and be out of here.
Okay, so if you want to just write your contact information and everything down, we can get it up to the person.
You can do that for me?
What's that?
So if I write this down, then you can get that for me?
I can send it up to the person who could try to get it for you.
Okay.
It's not going to be done immediately.
Well, once I turn it in, CORA, you have 3 days to at least respond. You can get an additional 7 days if it's going to be longer, but you have to respond within at least 3, starting tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely. But
Okay.
yeah, I just need you to write
Okay.
down your contact.
That's fine. I
information
can do
and
that
we'll
for you.
Get it to who
Okay.
you got to get it to.
His name's Paddack?
Yes,
Yeah.
I believe so.
Okay, I will send it up to my lady.
Okay, can you I don't know, are you able to like make a copy and like stamp that or initial it or something so I can have proof that I turned it in? Thank you.
She didn't say a word and just walked away. This is exactly what I mean when I say many public employees are rude. People often accuse me of being rude to government employees, but moments like this tell a different story. I'm not raising my voice, insulting anyone, or being disrespectful. I'm simply asking questions, and she's the one who chooses not to acknowledge me and just walk away. In the private sector, you would think you would at least say, yeah, let me go ahead and make a copy for you. So when trolls claim I'm being rude to public employees, what they're actually doing is viewing every interaction through the lens of their dislike for me. No matter how calm or respectful I am, they'll always find a way to blame me because admitting the employee was rude would conflict with the narrative they've already decided to believe.
This whole sign your name crap, dude, is stupid, man. They
Yeah.
don't make you show your ID, so anyone could just write anything.
Now, your top one, the security guard, they're not staffed by us, so you're gonna have to request that through the sheriff's office.
Oh, you know what?
They're not through our office, they're just sourced.
Hi there.
Hello.
I'm Investigator Philip Donner. You guys needed to do a CORA request?
Yeah, she was helping us with it.
Oh, okay, all right.
Did she call you over here?
Yeah, I guess you guys are getting a little rambunctious about things?
Not absolutely not.
Okay.
We just came in here to do some business. That's it.
Okay.
The
No, that's
security
fine.
guard came over here and said that we needed to sign in. I signed in. We're not required to show an ID, so he doesn't believe that's my name. So I had to tell him all. You can't make me. He wanted me to give my ID. I said, well, you can't make me show my ID, but not everyone else, because that would be viewpoint discriminatory. Everything the government does has to be
I
viewpoint neutral.
completely
So
understand.
there's no rambunctious. We just want to conduct our business and be on our way. We're almost done.
Okay. Yeah, I think someone's coming down to go ahead and assist you with the CORA request.
Okay.
The county is in charge of security, though, so if you want to find out any salaries about that, you're going to have to go through the county.
Okay, where's
We
the
would not
county?
have that.
Next door?
The
Okay.
sheriff's office is the gold building, you've got the courthouse,
Okay.
and then just across the street to the west of the courthouse is the Centennial Building.
Security license or whatever.
All good. Okay. City Hall, which is on the corner
Yeah, I know where
of,
that's at, yeah.
that's gonna be the mayor.
Okay.
So Paddack comes in here and creates a conflict and then tells you that we're the one creating the conflict. You said that we're being rambunctious. I explained that we're not. Then I have this lady come in, some other guy, and then we got a whole bunch of people over here. I mean, come on, man, what's going on? We just came in, we're trying to conduct
You asked for a
business.
CORA request, right? I'm our communications officer, so that's
Right.
why I'm here.
But,
Right.
okay, well, thank you for explaining that. But we have all these people over here like guarding us now, and it's like, dude, we just want to come in and peacefully do our business.
I
and be on our
completely
way.
understand.
He's the one that's a
I've
blame
had
shifting
no
is what's
issues
going
with you
on.
guys, it's just sometimes we're asked to come down to make sure everything's on the up and up.
Yeah, okay.
That's all it
You
is.
know, the people need to just be.
We all work here, right?
Okay, so are you the one that's going to help me with the one that's in your hand then? Can you help
Well,
me with
this
that?
CORA request is for the El Paso County Sheriff's Office. You're asking about a deputy, right?
Well,
And are
no,
you asking about a
The first one
specific
was,
deputy?
but he told me that I have to go to the other building, so we're going to go over there.
Right.
But can you
so-
help me with the district attorney, please?
Well, this says security guard, so which one are you? Oh, the district attorney.
The
Yeah,
second paragraph
sure.
one. Can
Well,
you do that one?
Yeah, you just want it emailed here?
Please.
Sure.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you for your help, guys.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sure.
Have a good day, Joe.
You too.
Thank you. And I'll get you all squared away, okay? No, easy enough. Whenever you're ready.
Hey, Paddack, did you tell them that we were getting rambunctious, man? We weren't getting rambunctious, dude. You didn't need to
Okay,
call.
do you guys have any other business here today?
Well, I just wanted to tell you, man, that like you didn't need to call, like
You guys
back
have a
up,
safe
bro.
rest of your day, be positive and respectful.
Yeah, we were being respectful, man, but
just
you're the
have you
one
sign
that's
in, man.
calling for
Today's
backup on us, and we didn't even do anything wrong.
It is 3:16.
You created
in
a
the afternoon.
conflict, and then you're trying to blame us, dude. It's called blame shifting. It's a narcissistic trait.
Have a
Do
great
better,
rest of your
man.
day.
Do better.